What's up, guys? 747 new welcome watch plus summer continue wave. I'm back, got a job, this, that, and the third. Now let's get to it. Let's get cracking, because this John Hill, man, this is kind of clean. Makai, Kishi, Ingrid is a 2010 animation made by Pixie Soft, a production studio. And I must say, 4 episodes, about 2 hours, you can watch this about a day or two. And it's pretty, not wholesome. Dear God, it's not wholesome, but it has a plot that you can actually connect the dots with. It's not something where it's like, uh-oh, his mom didn't like that he wore briefs instead of boxers today. He's going to poison his food. No. It's like actually like some plot. Now, I can't fully divest into what the hell just happened here, but you know what? I'll try my darndest. So we have to build up the lore, right? We have to do that. But before we do that, we have to go to the peak, the middle of the story. So we have Murasaki. She is an anti-demon warrior. They are under the group of ADN. Is I'm looking here. ADN hideout is what I have here. And basically what they go out to do is they go out to stop orcs, demons, furries, monsters, and other demonic entities. Oh my god, my microwave's going off. From doing like a Tokyo Ghoul human trafficking. If you know what I mean by that, Tokyo Ghoul, they would like kidnap humans and just like feed them to lions or like have them die live in like a gladiator state and they eat them like that. Anyway, or they would just like fight other ghouls that don't have consciousness. But that's what the demons will do here. So we start off with like the funny scene. Well, not that funny, but it's basically the meme of like, man, that book is so good, I'm gonna save it for later. Except it's an orc like hunting down a woman and he teleports with the woman in his hands. So our main character Ingrid is trying to hunt him and save her. But that's the beginning of the episode. But we have to go back to the start of all of this, which is with Kurosaki, one of the other characters, fighting our main villain, Kiryu. Now, why did they fight her? Because Kurosaki killed Kiryu. Hey, future FNL here, who's obviously sick. I made a mistake when watching this the first time. I watched it a second time, something I never do with these series. So you should be, you know, blessed that I have watched this a second time and give you accurate information. Anyway, I've noticed that I was right at the end of this video where I surmised and questioned whether or not Kiryu and Black working together are demons, since everything qualifies as a demon that isn't a human, right? And I was right on that. And Kurosaki, despite being tag team with Ingrid, is not on their side because she is part of the ADN who is hunting down Black and his ilk, and Black is a part of the mega conglomerate of the Chaos Arena, which I think is the area that they are housing in, or a town in, or the city, whatever, where they are doing nefarious deeds. Now, they don't really explain what they do, besides fund Kiryu billions of dollars to do his research, but that would also explain like why Black wasn't immediately suspicious of Kiryu the moment he brought Murasaki in as quickly as he did, was because he was doing his job. And Black wanted Ingrid to interrogate Murasaki to understand why she was targeting them so hard. That's basically it. So this is actually a complicated show. I thought I could just watch them one off. Kind of find out that Kiryu got killed by her, came back to life by selling the soul basically, and having this grotesque looking body here. What he does with this grotesque looking body is he gained the power of like transferring his consciousness to other people, and also basically transforming into other people that he's either absorbed or he's seen in his lifetime, and uses this twice. So now we flash forward to the beginning of this episode after Ingrid tries to save that girl that got kidnapped by the orc at the very beginning, I mentioned before. We go back to the office where Black's like, hey man, can you do me a favor and try to get Kurosaki some shit? Can you bring her back? And then Ingrid was like, yeah, sure, I got you. And lo and behold, this Kiryu motherfucker walks in with Kurosaki. Now, with me, I had to explain it this way because if I didn't, then I'd be like, then you'd be like, who the hell is Kurosaki or Murasaki? Why is Murasaki just sprawling out like it's a Thanksgiving dinner? You know, like what's going on here? You know, that Kiryu is the one that kidnapped her. So when Kiryu came in with her, Black's like, hey, good looks, man. But next time, I told Ingrid to save her, not you, dipshit. So at that point, Black must have known that he was the reason that Kurosaki got kidnapped. So at that point, Black must have been planning out how to fully free both of them, because at that moment, we already know what's going on, right? We got an anti-demon warrior about as powerful as Ingrid, already got kidnapped by Kiryu and is being held like a fucking statue and a toy. We know what's gonna go on. We know Kurosaki looks like this as well. Like we know, we've watched this before. We know what's gonna happen. So fast forward, right? We have Ingrid trying to confront Kiryu. We're like, hey man, what the actual hell are you doing? And Kiryu reveals the whole plot the entire time.
今日の採取は終了したのだがね。
最も神に呪われた存在のお前が今さら神頼みと称しだな。 お前の技術とやらは神の領域に達するものではなかったのか。
その通りならばこそ我が大いなる偉業を邪魔する魔女は排除せねばならん。
So yeah, they're fighting, and we go through this fight scene to basically show Ingrid's true power and how powerful she is. But we just learned from my storytelling that Murasaki's as powerful as she is, and she got captured. So Kiryu did the same thing, changed his body to be a different person, bing bang boom, caught Ingrid off guard, kidnaps her, and then basically has her in this aphrodisiac state, just like he did with Murasaki, and now he's her slave forever. And so what happens for the next 2-3 episodes is basically we have Ingrid and Murasaki, these two warriors, now being just trafficked to the nth degree. At one point, we have Ingrid being ran through so often that when she's being displayed to other demons as sort of like the sideshow, like at the circus or something, my man Kiryu said, hey, yeah, you know, so we've been going at her for so long, right? It's like a send-up session. We've been going at her for so long, right? We got her split up with Kumi Enema. That's right, folks. She's not pregnant. She's just so full of other life beings inside of her that aren't even of the same species that she looks like she's about to burst open. But now we're gonna pop that cherry and we're gonna see the cream filling inside. And bro, this show's so goofy. Like I really feel like they just took the absurdity of strong warriors being broken down into slaves to the infinity and beyond. It's like it gets to a point where he shows them off like for the 3rd time in a row, and I'm like, aren't these demons tired of seeing these two women like it's like Pidgeot or something? Like these two women just constantly being shown up in different forms, or is the fact that they're doing it in such a depraved manner enough for them to be like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool, you know? Because like, you know, if it's me, right? If it's me, I'm coming to this disgusting, depraved, like gut-wrenching, almost, well, I almost said almost criminal show. I'm risking my life to even come here. I want to see something brand new every time I hop in that thing, you know? If I saw someone get filleted alive in front of my eyes, I want to see another new person get burned alive. Right? Just to spice it up. They have done it, but it's the same like, hello, I am the slave of Kiryu, and today I am going to. I guess it's not enough for me. In their eyes, hypothetically, allegedly, not for me though. I'm just saying, like, if we're going to if we're going to up the stakes as if this is like a circus sideshow, maybe we should, you know, try a little bit harder, pixie soft. They did all the trying hard on the 10-20 minute scenes of just non-stop tomfoolery. So I guess like they have shown all out for viewers who are more depraved than I am. I guess like I can't get mad at them at that. I'm criticizing the universe's use of the sideshow, right? Anyway, so we're getting at this point now where it's like 2-3 episodes deep. By the time we're at the 3rd episode, we just see them getting offered for $30 a night. We're seeing them get stuffed in every single crevice with cash, which it's got to be unsanitary at this point, right? Like all, you know where that money's been at, and it's in every hole. Anyway, so we get to a point now, our 3rd episode, we have this bald-looking dude, look, he's from Cowboy Bebop, and he's looking for Murasaki, you know, the warrior that Kiryu first kidnapped and started this whole entire side circus show of human trafficking. So, you know, he's fighting him, 2nd and 3rd, and then he's about to get his ass beat because he has furries around him at all times. Because I mentioned before, furries, demons, orcs, they're all on the side against humans because they all fall in the category of demon for some reason, you know. And right when Baldy Cowboy Bebop, unnamed guy, is about to get his ass clapped by a tiger and a werewolf, I think that's a werewolf. I have no idea what this is. I'm not gonna look at it again. I don't really care. Killua from Hunter x Hunter shows up with clothing that he stole from Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, whoa! What? No way! A Hunter x Hunter cameo? Oh my god! But it's not Killua. So we found out it's not Killua because after Baldy gets saved here, we go to Kiryu's like 4th different show. He had to go like, all right guys, so this time we're bringing out a dog, and here's the dog. Again, that motherfucker is bigger than like Zion Williamson and Larry Wheels combined. Like that's a big ass. That's like 10-foot dog, 3,000-pound dog. Well, not 2,000 pounds, 400 pounds. That's a big ass dog, man. 3 heads too. What's this? Cerebrus knockoff? A Cerebrus only meant to breed with humans that are slaves. Like, what is going on here? Regardless, they're about to go out, right? They're about to go to town and literally destroy some warrior. And the killer pops up like, hey, Kiryu, what are you doing, man? And the Kiryu's like, kid, you're interrupting the show. Like, we have a production here. Like, we have a tight schedule. Do you mind scheduling something else? Do you mind scheduling this for another time? And then the kid was like, you don't know who I am, do you? And he does this wonderful transformation. It was Black the whole time. Now, I have to question why Black is a kid. Is he like this? Like how Biscuit is in Hunter x Hunter, where her kid form saves her energy, so her real form is the buff. Is it like this with Black? Because that's the case, then I guess, but why does he look like this? Like, come on, now. Anyway, so we're at this point now where Black is so powerful, he's able to like incinerate the entire audience of demons who are passively holding back the demon powers to appear human-like, watching the show just in an instant. It just vaporized the entire thing. So I'm like, oh, this is it. This is over. There's like 6 minutes left in the show. Yeah, this is over. Like, you don't vaporize like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 demons in a room, but like to snap your fingers just because you feel like it. No. This is like, if plot armor was an offensive weapon, that's what that was. So that happens, and then Kiryu just starts shitting his pants. Like, oh my god, it's you. Because plot twist, Kiryu worked under Black as his like scientist research lab motherfucker. But in reality, all he was doing was like kidnapping and capturing beings or women or whatever, and using the multiple billions of dollars they use for research under his tutelage, I guess, to like fund aphrodisiacs and fund tumors and other ways to prevail women's minds to make them bend to his will only. And it's to the point where he can control them, make them feel what he wants them to feel, but there's nothing reciprocal on his end. Absurd. But like, he's shaking his pants. He's like, oh my god, I wanted to kill you the whole time, Black. The whole time, right? So like, at this point, Kiryu points to the dog, Nebulous, whatever the fuck his dog was. Yeah, Nabilius. He's like, look, Black, this dog right here is made from your immortal vampire cells. Because another plot twist, Black is a vampire? So vampires can turn into kids to save energy, and then when it revert to their regular form, they can just kill 70 demons? But wait, wouldn't a vampire also fall under a demon in this universe where orcs and furries, well, not literal furries, but I mean like hybrid wolf man shit, whatever, regardless. My point is this, I don't know why Kiryu thought a dog made of the cells of somebody would be able to kill the original entity, right? That makes absolutely no sense. So obviously, Black doesn't even twitch a muscle. He gets Baldy from Cowboy Bebop to slice the dog's cerebrus from the inside out, and then does this to Kiryu. Which is phenomenal. That guy deserves to be singed to the ends of the, like, that guy deserves to be incinerated, and then you take his ashes, you stuff them in a motherfucking cigarette, right? You give it to an obese lady who has done nothing but drink Diet Cokes and eat donuts for the rest of her fucking life. You have her smoke it, and then you bottle up that smoke. You put that smoke into a fucking cauldron of nothing but other entities that wanted to. This guy doesn't deserve any existence whatsoever. So I'm glad that he finally got his just desserts, but I'm so passionate about this because I had to watch like 2-3 whole episodes of him going, round 75, ladies, come on, drink up that orc batter, let's go, baby. It got ridiculous. So it ends up with this scene here, and Ingrid gets her just desserts. Now, did it take her literally having every single organ realigned unconsensually? Yes, it did. But you know what? As absurd as this show was, as insane as the show was, as goofy as the show was, I actually enjoyed it. I did. You know, call me a demon. Call me a devious, demonstrative being that deserves to be locked up and sanctioned. You know, call me whatever you want. But this show was amazing. I put playing Elden Ring for the 10th time on pause to watch this show. This was phenomenal. Now, again, you're gonna have to ignore a little bit of the plot holes, such as if Black knew this much, why did he wait until his most powerful warriors get kidnapped to then act upon him? Or why did the baldy McBaldfuck struggle so much against those two furries, but he beat the dog that was made from the cells of Black instantly? Like, you know, you have to get rid of all of these, you know, thoughts out of your head, and a couple of more to enjoy the show, because if you do, it's gonna plague your entire existence. But even with those thoughts, it's still an enjoyable show regardless, because guess what? The ending is so satisfying. Alright guys, I don't have an outro, but if I did, it wouldn't matter because no one... I've been away for so long, I forgot my outro. Alright guys, I don't have an outro, but if I did, it wouldn't matter because no one makes far anyway. See ya. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I'm gonna keep that in because I'm natural, I am like that, I'm genuine, I'm real. Yeah. I'll try to keep up the pace, but you know, life hits you like a Mack truck, and also had to buy a battery yesterday, so that's probably why I'm back on YouTube. If I can get enough money to buy a battery. Or, yeah. See ya.